Pixar did a movie involving puberty was Turning Red, which I was not very kind on. I was extremely skeptical about this one. I found Turning Red gross and weird, and combine that with my opinion that Pixar hasn't really had a good movie since Soul, and you can understand why I was nervous. But I am pleased to report that Inside Out 2 is a delightful return to form for Pixar. It manages to tackle the topic of puberty in a child-friendly way by simply saying that it's like when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, and it just leaves it at that. It doesn't go into like the birds and the bees discussion, which is what I was worried about, that it was going to go into like that kind of area, but it doesn't do that. It just says, "Hey, remember when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly? That's what's happening to you." Like, okay, that they leave it at that. They don't touch on it any further. It's fine. That is a very G-rated way doing it. And this sequel does what all good sequels do, where it expands on the ideas of the original film. It introduces more complex and abstract ideas, such as one's belief system. And the new emotions are also very cleverly written and designed, particularly envy, who they've made the shortest of all the emotions, and embarrassment, who is the largest. Embarrassment doesn't want to be noticed, but he's so big, one can't help but notice him. And then there's envy, who is mad that she isn't as tall as the other emotions. There's a particularly fun scene where some of the emotions are in a vault of secrets, and one of Riley's secrets is that she still likes a show that's aimed at preschoolers, and the character is very clearly based on Bluey. And so I thought that was kind of a fun way to levelly poke fun at older kids and adults who watch Bluey. And just animation styles in this film, such as the Bluey parody character, but there's also a video game character in Riley's mind that's animated like an 8-bit game, and the different animation styles blend very well. And it feels like Pixar is really trying to surpass the standard for animation, which is something I haven't been able to say for a while. It does rehash a few ideas from the first film, such as that triple dead gum running joke, and the main message is essentially the same as the first film, where it's okay to feel negative emotions and you learn to deal with it in a healthy way. Because in the first film, sadness was used as the, for lack of a better word, the scapegoat that they had to learn how to deal with, and here it's anxiety. And this film definitely breathes some much needed fresh life into Pixar. While it's not as good as the first one due to some of the ideas being reused, I'd still say it's a worthy sequel, and there isn't anything bad in it for kids. Go have a family movie night. Much like Pixar's earlier films, there's something for everyone. So Inside Out 2 for me gets an A minus, 9 out of 10, and a 4 out of 5 stars.